because we're moving on then to the 3 p.m. kickoffs, which is then Brighton Burnley, and
Brighton.
it's a tricky game. This I haven't given it much consideration.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just mention that again. Brighton tend to do well against, on paper, better teams.
Mm-hmm.
But and Burnley obviously doesn't check that box. But well, get real. uh, but yeah, Burnley picking up points actually here and there. And do you remember when they played Bournemouth away a couple of weeks ago? And we said, well, we will raise a warning here actually, because it's one of those games where you don't really predict or see Burnley really picking up points, maybe, but that's when they hit you. When you
Yep.
when you believe it the least. Um,
Yeah, exactly right.
so they could actually snatch a point here. I feel, and that would be super important for them. Super important points for the relegation battle. For them. So, but yeah, what's your take on this?
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's a massive game for them, massive game for Brighton as well, who have suddenly tumbled down the table, it seems, in
Mm.
just a matter of weeks. They're winless in six, Burnley winless in 10. So this could, quite easily end in a draw. This could end in a Brighton win. This could end in a Burnley 1-0, scrappy away win. Because neither team have any confidence right now. They're bereft
That
of
could actually then
confidence.
end up being a 3-3.
It could end up being a hot, yeah, one of those ding dongers where you just can't separate them, and it is what it is. But it's such as the Premier League right now. A win for Brighton, and they're up to eighth. So
Mm.
suddenly they're looking at European football again. Whereas right now they're looking over their shoulder, going, "Hang on a minute, we're
Yeah,
only,
yeah.
6 or 7 points clear of Forest, who are knocking on the trap door there." So same with Bournemouth. And I mean, you even look at Newcastle, a point and Spurs ahead of them. It's
Mhm.
it's it's ridiculously tight. We say it every week. Eventually, it will kind of iron itself out a little bit more. But
It's not as tight League Two as League Two, though, is it?
wow, no, League Two. What was that again? Ninth down to
Uh, on a relegation, I think that's like three
relegation
three
places.
points. Like, yeah, it's like 200 teams on 26 points.
That's insane. Yeah, competitive, beautiful. That's beautiful for the neutral. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's not as tight as that, but it's still bloody tight.
Oh
I
yeah, mate. Yeah.
I am gonna side with the Seagulls there, and I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton.
Okay. Okay. Um, Going for a little upset, maybe 0-0. Right.
No, no, beautiful.